Am I the asshole for calling CPS on my friend? My friend recently had twins. I've known him for 13 odd years, and he's always been a good friend. He met his soon-to-be wife about a year ago, and while I never liked her, she always seemed quite reluctant to talk with me even though my friend told me that he's done everything in his power to explain that I'm a decent guy to her. I've let them be since he seemed to be happy with her. However, recently he was over at my place when his fiancée snapped him while being at a bar. While she had said that she was supposed to watch the twins, I think they're almost 1-year-olds as of writing this. He seemed a bit distressed over the situation, but after a bit of back and forth he calmed down when she said she'd be back in about 40 minutes or so. I was quite alarmed over the situation, and while I don't have kids of my own, I think it's pretty common sense that 2 toddlers being left alone is a recipe for tragedy. So I was pushing him pretty hard on whether this was a common occurrence. He avoided most of my questions, deflecting to minor speeches about how great of a mother she was most of the time. Once he left, I called CPS as I wasn't comfortable with the situation that he painted up for me. There are no doubts that he's a good father, but I think that he's afraid of pissing of his so. He called me back today, asking if I was the one that had called, as he couldn't think of anyone else that would have had a reason to call, and I owned up to it, as I've always been quite firm in my beliefs. He started cursing me out, saying that his so had been crying for hours and that I had ruined their lives. While he's not my best friend or anything, as stated above, I've known him for like 13 years, and losing him as a friend really sucks. Do I apologize, call CPS to try and defuse the situation, or was this the right thing to do? I really don't know right now, and any insight would be helpful. I'm sure that this would have been a wake-up call for them, and that they'd be more caring in the future. Am I the asshole?